Hey man, what it is? This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is by any means. There go the cash at. Y'all know it worked. Show your boys some love. It definitely worked. There go the PayPal at Deem by any means. Now, y'all see that little heart with that dollar sign at the bottom of this video? You can press that at any time your heart desires. Say it with me, y'all. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It is much, much, much appreciated. Come on, y'all. I'm giving you what you asked for. Ain't they saying Tank ain't giving people what they asked for? Well, Deem, I'm giving you what you asked for. Keyshawn Davis, keep that same energy, my guy. Keyshawn Davis, keep that same energy. Hey, y'all, I don't want to hear, Andy Cruz ain't done enough yet. It was the amateurs. I don't want to hear it because when I tell y'all he ain't done enough to be calling out Gervonta Davis, y'all don't want to hear that. Nope. Keep that same energy, my G. And all y'all people talking about people want to talk about the amateurs. That's all y'all talked about when it came to Madrimal fighting Bud. Y'all said, Dean, he got 11 fights, but he got 200 amateur fights. That's all y'all talked about when it came to Vasil Lomachenko. How decorated of an amateur he was and why he deserved the title shot in his third, fourth fight. Keep the same energy. I told y'all I'm Dean, Mr. Consistency, aka Mr. Consistency. Now, Keyshawn Davis been out here clout chasing, capping, and Andy Cruz put him on notice. Andy Cruz said today, oh yeah, you sent us the contract. Show the screenshots of you sending us the contract. Everybody want to see it. That's what Andy Cruz said. Y'all keep telling me why we shouldn't be talking about him and Andy Cruz. Well, then why is y'all talking about Gervonta Davis and Keyshawn Davis? Because last time I checked, none of their promoters is talking about the fight. Have y'all heard Top Rank talk about Gervonta Davis? Have y'all heard PBC talk about Keyshawn? Actually, Top Rank put out on Twitter the people they want Keyshawn Davis to fight next. Y'all know I don't lie. I tell you, I will not lie for these fighters. But you know a promoter that did bring up Keyshawn Davis and did talk about Andy Cruz? Eddie Hearn saying the same thing I'm saying, and he the guy that puts the money up. So Keyshawn, if you want to bag my guy, there you go. If you can't get the Barincek fight for whatever reason, or the same stuff y'all say about Gervonta, your biggest fight on the table right now, today, is Andy Cruz. I don't want to hear nothing. You got people telling me, Dean, he sold out in Norfolk, though, Dean. Okay, bring it back to Norfolk. Fight Andy Cruz in Norfolk. I have no problem with that. What's good for the goose got to be, see, y'all are such hypocrites. Y'all don't mind people clout chasing Gervonta, but when somebody is quote unquote, I can't even say Andy Cruz clout chasing him because he beat the man 4 times. I truly believe Andy Cruz wants to fight Keyshawn Davis. I truly believe if Keyshawn Davis sent the contract because he the A side and that's what you're supposed to do, quotation marks, y'all. He's the A side. Can I officially say that Keyshawn Davis is ducking Andy Cruz? Because he lied and said he sent the contract. Andy Cruz said, put the proof out right now. Eddie Hearn ain't say that happened. I'm just saying, y'all. We always saying that A-side, he sold out in Norfolk, y'all. Yeah, he doing this thing. All that is true. So that makes him the A-side, right? He wants a bag. Name me a bigger fight for Keyshawn Davis right now than Andy Cruz. I'll wait. Y'all gonna tell me, Dean, well, he got a championship fight with Barincek. Maybe, maybe not. Bob Arum hasn't said that, even though, no, Bob Arum did say that that's what he's going to do. So we should be looking forward to that. But if that don't happen, and guess what, y'all? What about the fight after that? So after he fights Barincek, then what about then? I mean, it's okay for Keyshawn to call out Gervonta Davis, knowing he not going to fight him in the next 2 or 3 fights. So Andy Cruz should be able to call out Keyshawn Davis, knowing he's not going to fight him in the next, at least one more fight. I'm just saying, y'all, are you a hypocrite or nah? And don't tell me people don't know Andy Cruz. That is a lie. Actually, Andy Cruz is one of the top prospects in boxing. Actually. Do not tell me people don't know Andy Cruz. That is a lie. You can't be one of the top prospects and people don't know you. Andy Cruz is one of the more notable prospects in boxing. Actually, this is not the first time people have talked about Keyshawn Davis. See, y'all, this is why y'all come to Dean, because I won't lie. Why everybody acting like this is the first time we've heard about Keyshawn Davis and Andy Cruz fighting? Why are we acting like this is the first time people have said they wanted to see this fight? It's not. Actually, after Keyshawn Davis' last two fights, people was bringing up Andy Cruz. I'm just saying, I'll lie for you before I lie to you. I'll say it again. I'll lie for you before I lie to you. This is not the first time we've heard Andy Cruz' name. And Andy Cruz said that he's scared. He don't want no work, and that's his son. I'm just saying, Keyshawn could call Gervonta all types of Oopa Loopas and all that. Keyshawn only has 12 fights. So Keyshawn is in no position to tell Andy Cruz he ain't done enough. Last time I checked, Andy Cruz is ranked pretty high in a lot of the sanctioning bodies. Last time I checked. Keyshawn is not a champion yet. So if ShakurStevenson could fight Joe Cordina, who's ranked like number 15, somebody tell me why Keyshawn Davis cannot fight Andy Cruz. If y'all was okay with ShakurStevenson fighting Joe Cordina, who's ranked, y'all, below Andy Cruz, just so you know. I want to say that again. Joe Cordina is ranked below Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz would be the favorite if he fought Joe Cordina. Agree? If you understand, type understand. Oh, yeah, y'all. Everybody would have Andy Cruz beating Gustavo Limon as well. Everybody would have Andy Cruz beating Pedraza today as well. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. So all this, first of all, when it came up to Keyshawn, y'all was talking about y'all don't care about how many fights he got and all that. We want to see him versus Tank. Well, you know who else we want to see Keyshawn Davis versus? Andy Cruz. He called him his son. He called him out on his lies and capping. Hey, Keyshawn, I dare you say he clout chasing you. Oh, the videos I would make. I dare you saying. And Keyshawn Davis got so much to say about Gervonta Davis. Why he not talking about Andy Cruz? I told y'all can't mess with me with this boxing talk. I did tell y'all that. And guess what, y'all? I like Keyshawn Davis a lot. Guess who else I like a lot? Andy Cruz. Guess who else I like a lot? Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz don't deserve no opportunity, y'all. He got to put in more work. But Keyshawn don't got to put in more work, who got 21 less fights than Gervonta Davis. Just saying, y'all. The man got 21 less fights than Gervonta Davis. Y'all call Frank Martin a prospect who got 8 more fights than... Y'all call Frank Martin a prospect who got 7, 8 more fights than Keyshawn Davis and has beat Arthur, a guy that's better than everybody on Keyshawn Davis' resume, and Michelle Rivera, who's better than everybody on Keyshawn Davis' resume, but y'all call Frank Martin a prospect. I remember. I'm old enough to remember. Y'all remember that? Hey, Keyshawn, what happened to you and Frank Martin? I dare y'all to say he at 140. I dare y'all to be in my comments talking about Dean. Frank Martin at 140. Oh, really? Oh, really? You better tell Showbiz the adult that. Oh, so it's only Gervonta Davis y'all want to see fight fighters at 140. I let people talk who like to talk because you get to see how full of ish they are. Eddie Hearn talking about it, and he put on fights. Keyshawn, what happened to I just want to fight? What happened to Crazy Eyes? I just want to fight. Anybody call my name out, I'm with all the smoke. Well, Andy Cruz is over there calling your name out like crazy. You better go check his Instagram. I want everybody to go to Andy Cruz Instagram and just let it speak for yourself. Keyshawn, he said, put that proof out. Keyshawn, he said, put that proof out. You said you sent the man a contract. Let me find out that's not true when you out here lying about sending contracts. I mean, you is the A side. I mean, you let everybody else tell it. You let Shakur and everybody tell it. It's the A side's responsibility. I just need to know what's good for the goose. Is it good for the gander? Or is it only Gervonta Davis that's held to that standard? If Gervonta Davis is the only person that's held to that standard, please tell me that. Because you know, once you say that, you're going to have to say, Dean, you was right this whole time. I know I was. I know I'm right now. I know Keyshawn Davis ain't send no contract. Keyshawn Davis don't send contracts. Last time I checked. Keyshawn Davis can't do nothing without Bob Arum saying so. Last time I checked. And I doubt he could just send a contract. But we're going to hold the A side to that standard. Because that's what y'all said. I don't want to hear it now because when we told y'all Gervonta don't send contracts, nobody wants to hear it. So, man, y'all already know what this is, though, right? Dean, by any means. And I holler at y'all. I let people talk who like to talk because you get to see how full of ish they are.